Minty, and this is going to be the biggest video I've made on RuneScape yet. There is so much going on today. There's more updates with RuneScape free login error, and sadly, it is going to start affecting the old school RuneScape area as well. So you're not safe if you're playing OSRS. But before we dive deeper into this is the channel that tries to keep you up to date with old school RuneScape, any major updates, patch notes, so you guys can make really good trades or just keep up to date on your favorite game. And it looks like we are going to be doing it daily. We've been daily this whole week. So if you want that to keep up, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon to help a brother out. Okay, let's start off with a meme. There is so much. Let's start off with a little meme here, directly from Reddit, of course. Oh man, we got the X-Men meme. Can't believe it's already been 2 months. I miss you every day. Now, if you guys didn't play the last League Trailblazers, this object teleported you to the last place you were. It was really the most overpowered relic for teleportation, and it seems like some people are starting to miss Trailblazers. I didn't grab that object, but I miss not picking it. I'm going to be real. Next time I'm going to OP strats, but let's jump into what is actually happening in RuneScape. Starting with RuneScape 3, they did a new post March 10th. Server login update Wednesday. This is, it doesn't really say by who, just a RuneScape team, but there has been good progress on bringing all the telemetry together. So kind of the data that has been corrupted, and they're trying to like patch it together. It's really complicated. And together needed to restore accounts, and we're moving towards the next phase of testing ahead of the restoration phase. So they want to get to the restoration phase to bring you guys back, get everyone playing. It only affects 1% of players, but they're trying their best. They've identified players who were impacted by this incident, but since some stage has been able to log in, while only a very little subset of those impacted by the login logout are in this situation. So some people who were not able to log in are able to log in. Not for long, buddy. They're going to be emailing you beginning tomorrow, March 11th, and they're going to be taking you right out the game. So it's like a substrat of the 1%, like a very small 1% of the 1% that were able to play. Sorry, boys, not anymore. Not until they fix what is going on. And then we have a new update from old school RuneScape. Server login issues Thursday, March 11th. So this is the newest update so far because we did skip an update this week due to the errors. They wanted to help the RuneScape team. And because RuneScape and RuneScape 3 share the same accounts, those affected by the 1% and were able to log back in, you're not going to be able to log in old school either. I'm sorry, buddy. There is no hope for you. You're going to have to play some Roblox or some League of Legends to pass the time. It shouldn't be a lot of people, but all players affected by the restriction will now receive an email confirmation. So what you're going to see if your account has been restricted, probably not going to be a lot of you, but if you're watching, comment down below. We'll get a little support group going in the comments. I'm sorry you got to deal with this. Kind of dumb. But yeah, invalid credentials to accounts created by the 24th of November, blah, blah, blah. So just don't panic if you see this. You're not banned. They're just trying to, well, actually, I would probably panic, to be honest. I don't want you to panic, but if this happened to me, I'd be freaking out just a tad. Firstly, this only applies to players who have been contacted via email inbox, as described above. Yeah, even on Steam, you won't be able to log in. But they kind of give you a bunch of examples of what you could see. So if you are curious, you could always check the RuneScape post and just kind of get yourself up to date if you're not able to log in, man. Because I know some people probably are worrying. Also, this does affect Apple, Google, and Facebook, you know, the mobile apps and all such. And then I wanted to see what Jagex was posting during this time. And they're still like, woo, women, yeah, women gamers. So, okay, choose a challenge. And we asked their staff and all this stuff. Women's Day 2021, they're apparently really into it. Great, you know, I got no hate against it, but that is the update with the Jagex Twitter page. Now, this is where we get more into old school updates. There's so much to cover. I'll probably miss some. So if you guys want a second video tonight, just let me know. Maybe I'll go over that. But they did a Q&A. And I'm just going to play a little bit and pieces of the Q&A for the old school RuneScape team. If you do go on the Twitch, just make sure it is old school RS. If you have to log in to your RuneScape account, you're being hacked. There's no double XP. I know I say that a lot, but apparently it happens a lot. So, and I'll leave it down below if you want to go watch the past broadcast.
In just 2 weeks. It's ludicrous. The fact that sprint reviews take 2.5 hours, genuinely so exciting, so exciting, and I can't wait. I can't wait for everything to start going out. Like I'm just pumped.
Yeah, I know you're right. It's like we're working on so much stuff and you don't know about any of it.
So they kind of give us a little teaser that many things are to come this year. They've kind of noted it out on a map of certain months, but this is the stuff they've never even talked about. So apparently they have big plans for 2021. But pretty much a Q&A is them just answering questions, going over some RuneScape art. And I do want to play just 2 more clips, very small. It's only about an hour in total. So if you have some time, you can always watch if you are curious.
Much of a Q&A without them. But first of all, !Steam. Old School is now on Steam. You can unlock achievements, badges, trading cards, and more when you play using the brand new Steam client. So type !Steam to visit our store page today.
So just from Aiza himself, he's talking about all the Steam exclusive stuff for RuneScape. If you didn't know, RuneScape just came to Steam. Maybe this is why everything's going haywire. We're not sure, but apparently you get like exclusive badges. I don't use Steam for RuneScape, so I thought it would be better coming from him and not me. And then one last clip for all those who are waiting for PvP updates. So one of the Q&A questions asked, and you can't really see the bars in the way, but it's like, what happened to Bounty Hunter, the longevity of PvP, where has it been? You don't play Old School, our PvP is not looking good. It's not been looking good for a bit. I don't want to get started, but this is kind of their answer. They go on for a bit. I'm only playing a little bit of it, but if you do want to know more about what they have planned for PvP, 42 minutes in, that's when they start talking about this question here.
It's spending a decent amount of time on PvP in the near future. We've got a couple of months against it for the team to look at it. I can't remember if we're looking at Pool 75 first or we're going to look at the batch of wilderness stuff. But we literally had meetings this week to start looking into that, start pulling the work together. There's some bigger questions we want to answer, like that we can come back to the community with, like where does the wilderness start to fit into the bigger picture? Is that bounty hunter? Is that not bounty hunter? What do we do about skull trekking? What do we do about single way zones? Do we make it single ways plus? Like there's those bigger questions that take some time.
So they're trying to answer the questions on how to get the wilderness more active. Now it seems like they're trying to solve problems that don't need to be solved, as the wilderness is a risk area. Skull trekking, stuff like that. Yeah, it'd be great if it didn't exist, but it'd be better if we had an active wild. But I'm not going to give them too much flags. They're talking about it. They go a little bit deeper into question, and yeah, feel free to give it a watch, man. It is good. I'm not going to summarize the whole thing because it would take me forever. So what do we got so far? RuneScape 3, login issues still persisting. Old School, well, we're going to have some of those too now, and they are starting to talk about PvP updates and even newer updates that have not even been talked about before that probably don't even pertain to PvP. So, like I said, a big day for RuneScape. And I believe we're going to jump back to some memes here, just to chill. Oh, sorry, not a meme just yet. This is actually a very good post by Bungboy. I swear the Reddit names, man. Daily reminder that the mobile app was greatly nerfed about 3 months ago and has not been improved. I only played mobile on leagues. I don't really use mobile. Some people are huge in the mobile, so if you know more about this nerf, comment it down below. But I'll just read a little here. On the mobile app, we used to be able to change the FPS setting and toggle single tap mode on and off during combat, and these settings were in the display settings, which were in the same area as the brightness bar. Now, for no good reason, the brightness bar is the only thing in the display setting. There is plenty of space for the FPS bar, and a single tap toggle to be put back into the display setting. Display setting section actually looks super wrong now. So, after it was a downgrade, it was a change that made 0 sense and made the app harder to use. So for those mobile players out there, I did not even know about an update that made the display setting different in RuneScape or the FPS or all that. So if you're having a problem with that, let me know more. I just thought it'd be something good to bring up because no one really talks about RuneScape Mobile. And if there was a nerf that happened, we should probably talk about it, man. It's pretty big. All right, now, let's calm down. Let's jump into some memes real quick, dude. So last video we did there was a meme where somebody had this insane computer and then they play sand crabs. I said rock crabs like 4 times, but sand crabs. And I thought that was funny. But then you got this guy. Is that all you're going to play? And he's got Apex, Valeran. And this guy's just, he's humble, man. He's just carrying his old school RuneScape. And I feel like that is pretty much most of the community, man. I mean, it was me for 6 years. I didn't even look outside of old school for so long. Even now, I'm still pretty deep into it. Also, we got Inferno Cape or Inferno Ape. I don't know, man. I just thought it'd be nice. Why do people make stuff like this? This should really be the 6 Jad challenge. After 6 Jads, this man pops out and starts slapping ass. That'd be wonderful. Also, if you're having a bad day, hopefully this cheers you up. Or, in hindsight, your day's not as bad as not just one, but many hardcore Ironmen have died. And I'm talking just the high-level ones, not the low-level ones, not the ones going to Varrock getting killed by the wizards, okay? We got Kimpi Anelli, sorry about that, rank 151 overall. Top 200, 400 million experience. Rank 4 Abyssal Sire, Chamber Xerix rank 4. I mean, top 8 Elite Clues, top 10 Zulrah for a hardcore is insane. Almost maxed. And that's not it. That's like I only usually do 1 or 2 videos if a hardcore dies at a high level, but they spammed it. 4 hours ago we got Hadski Jr. Rank 1000 with 150 million XP. Now, if you want to keep up to date with hardcore Ironman devs, they have a Twitter. Obviously going to promote them because I'm using their stuff. I don't know how any of these people died, right? Maybe they go over in here. He wanted to take the ethical 1v1 battle of Corp. Since Corp doesn't have any gear or food, he didn't bring any either. So I think maybe he was lowering Corp because you got to lower the defense and he got dropped. I don't know. I wish there was more info. They pull it straight from the the high scores. And then we got 2 more. King Knave, rank 1,100, 130 million XP. Still pretty big account. Over 2K total. That man's gone. And then Quirkless, 24, rank 2,000 total. 100 million XP, still a pretty big account. Dead. What happened today? Was there like some DCs going on? This is an immense amount of hardcores going down. Oh my god. So if you're having a bad day, it's not as bad as these guys. Seriously, it's like thousands of hours just thrown. You know they're making a new account. And then, of course, ended off with some cute noobs. Still shaking up. He's too powerful. Oh my god. Just something about that Zammy coif, man. Just really stands out. I love me some cute noobs on the cute noob Reddit thread. Last cute noob of the day, we got a Granite Warrior with, I believe, a Rune Kite Shield T and some graceful boots. I might be wrong. I think those are graceful boots. Looking absolutely beautiful. I hopped immediately when I saw this chat at Trolls. He was threatened by the aura. But yeah, big day in RuneScape. Just to reiterate, RS3 login problem still going in. Old school being affected by it. PvP updates may be around the corner. New updates in general, definitely around the corner. So much going on. Possibly second video today. Thanks for supporting this channel so much. You guys have been awesome. And like always, I will see you in the next episode.